Don DeVido, I'm president of Dattco. We are a transportation company, family-owned transportation company in Connecticut. We employ over 1,000 people in Connecticut. You had asked, what is something we can do now? What's something we can do right away to get jobs in the state? And I'm going to submit to you that if you could expedite the commercial driver's licensing process, specifically for bus drivers in my case, we could put people to work. If you could deliver to me 50 drivers, 50 qualified drivers, I could put them to work tomorrow. What's happening right now is the background check that's required because of the bureaucracy that's involved is taking between 8 and 12 weeks on average for a driver to receive a background check clearance. So, we've had, since the beginning of school, we've had 36 drivers receive letters, their background check letters. 25 of them took over 8 weeks. And we've got people in Connecticut that want to work, and they're going through the expense of bringing in people from Ohio to drive school buses because we can't get drivers licensed. I would estimate that there's 1,000 jobs in the school bus industry alone, people that could be put to work immediately, but I can't get them licensed. The clearance check is the largest time block. You send it in and you have to wait for it to go through the process. And then, of course, the other problem is, let's say you were to fix that problem. I don't know if there's enough inspectors dedicated to driver licensing or commercial driver licensing to be able to handle the number of people who want licenses. So you've got, if you were to fix the background check problem, my fear is we'd fix that and then still not be able to get them through the process because DMV is short-staffed and we can't get drivers licensed through the process. But it's a huge bottleneck, and there's jobs. We've got work. I've got work in my motor coach division. I've got work in my school bus division, and I can't get drivers licensed. And maybe we've got to go to a private company. We're willing to pay for that. We'll pay a private company to do the background checks. Whatever it takes, I've got no option. I can't get people through the process. And then once we get people through that background check process, you've got to have sufficient resources in the DMV to get these people tested and licensed. So, I mean, you've got to find a way to make this happen faster so that these people aren't waiting. We'll put the resources in it, and we'll do whatever we have to as an industry, but we've got to get through the bureaucracy.